Hello there and welcome to another video. Today I'll tell you about another problem that students have, and most importantly I'll tell you something you can do to fix it. This problem has to do with time. I hope that this video helps you on your test preparation, that you can get value out of it. And well, look, you know what? Let's get started. Let's go.
The problem is basically running out of time on the writing section because we don't have enough ideas or we are not sure what we can write about.
And what we can do is use the process of brainstorming, which is when we think deeply about a topic and we come up with as many ideas as we can. This is going to help us in our writing because this will give us more things to talk about, and this is also going to train your brain to be a bit more creative, to think about more things. And what we have to do is basically choose between those ideas, or to put it in other words, we would look at those ideas and then think about which ones we can expand.
And for the purposes of this video, let's just come up with a quick essay question, and I'll let you have a read on the screen, and then our job is going to be to either agree or disagree to this question. This could be, I just picked this one randomly. It was the first one that came up while I was recording the video, and I picked this one on purpose because just randomly I asked this one to some students, and it turns out that some people find it difficult to talk about buildings, probably because it's a very random topic and it's not something that we normally talk about on a daily basis. The next step for us is going to be to think about the question. So before we get into the brainstorming process, we need to...
Hold up. Before I show you my ideas, I want you to please stop the video and have a go on both sides. Come up with as many ideas as you can and then keep watching. Take your time, no rush. This is practice, this is not the test. Okay, you have finished up? No worries, let's continue.
Well, in a moment, you will see that I am more on the agree side of things, just because I come up with more ideas to agree. So on this essay, after looking at my ideas, I'm gonna go with the agree side. Now, we may not necessarily go with agree, but in this case, I feel I can explain better these points. So for anybody out there watching this doesn't mean that if you have more ideas on one side, you have to go with that side. You may well have just two clear ideas on the disagree side and you could disagree. But let's continue with this one, and let's assume that I'm gonna be using these three ideas.
If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to like, share, comment, and all those things. And subscribe, of course, don't forget to subscribe. Let's keep going.
What we're gonna do is we will grab them and we're gonna bring our inverted pyramid from our previous video, and feel free to check it out if you haven't watched it already, and I'll leave the link here in the description for you. So the key thing here is going to be to break down each of these just as we did, or just using this structure. So we need to make sure that we cover up some background information, some explanation, some examples, and then we could mention, when it comes to examples, we could mention Italy, Europe, maybe some old buildings in Asia. And once we've got those examples, what we have to do is to come up with an explanation to put everything together, but then we also have the contrast because we have modern buildings. So what we could do is to also mention and also talk about both the good and the bad things about this one, just because we don't want to be all one-sided and always agreeing. We could also mention the other side and then back up our argument or our ideas. And look, maybe some of you may be thinking, okay, but how does this work? Do I always have to follow this structure? And the short answer is no. You could probably go with the disagreeing side and then you mention the agreeing side, or you could start agreeing and then you disagree. It's all a matter, it all depends and comes down to how comfortable you feel and comes down to your writing style. Another thing would be to break down your ideas by asking yourself why. I think this is going to be very efficient or very good for us in the explanation section.
I hope that this video helps you in your preparation, and remember, writing is a skill that takes practice like every other skill. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to drop a like if you haven't already. Same thing, if you enjoyed this video, if you like things that have to do with study tips, test preparation, language learning, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. This is what we're here for. And well, I'll see you in the next video. So take care, happy study time, and bye for now. See ya.